are doing book review, Millennial Samurai, book chapters 49 to 51. Let's start it. So 49 is neuroplasticity.
What is it?
Neuroplasticity.
Neuroplasticity. Okay. What is neuroplasticity?
Neuroplasticity, and number 50 is mindfulness.
Yeah. Before you get to that, what is neuroplasticity? Let's start there. That was chapter what, 49? Okay, what is neuroplasticity?
Neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to form new connections and pathways and change how its circuits are wired.
There's circuits in our brain?
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but like, they connect to one, yeah.
Okay, so tell me more about neuroplasticity.
Alright, so what I took notes on neuroplasticity was,
Can you just does that mean that my brain can change?
yeah.
Okay. So right now I'm about to be 44. Does that mean I have a new brain than when I was a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
If I just did nothing, it just changes?
You have to do stuff to do.
What do I have to do to be able to access neuroplasticity or to create that? Do I change my brain by doing certain things, or do I change my brain by changing my environment?
Changing your environment.
Or is it both?
Oh, yeah, it is both.
So what does it say in the chapter about neuroplasticity, and how does that help you become a millennial samurai?
When we learn, we form new pathways in the brain. Each new lesson has the potential to connect the new neurons and change our brain's wiring and operation.
Okay. So new lessons can form new connections in the brain? Okay. Is there anything that you think has been a distinct lesson in your life that could have changed your brain? You have one, Anaya? Huh?
I'm good.
You said I know.
No.
So what kind of lesson has changed your brain? You've had no lessons in life?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so give me an example. A lesson doesn't necessarily have to come from a punishment or a consequence. A lesson can just come from an experience. What did we do last night together? What were you helping me do last night?
Make dinner?
Do you think that you making dinner could have created a new neural connection in your brain?
Yeah.
Okay, how?
Probably by doing...
What's something that stands out to you that you helped me do last night?
making dinner.
Specifically.
Putting the rice in the bowl.
Okay, and you think that that changed your neural pathways?
It was hard.
It was hard
Yeah.
to make dinner?
Mm-hmm.
but I did the most of it.
I helped.
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay. What lesson was there? Is there any lesson that you got? Anything you took away from last night?
Don't complain when you're eating.
You didn't complain when you were eating last night. That makes no sense.
But
That's totally different than the process of creating the dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was something distinctively that we were doing, and you told me, Mom, I feel this very hot. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to do this.
Oh, when I was stirring the broth in.
You were stirring the broth, right? And I said, stir it, keep stirring it, right? And then you said, Mom, this is really hot. So your brain told you it was very hot being very close to that pan, right? Do you think something was happening in your brain?
Yeah.
Maybe get a longer spoon. Like you got to come up with a solution.
Yeah. Get like a 10-foot tall spoon.
Or like there's a lesson there too. It was like a learning lesson. Okay, what else about neuroplasticity?
Focused attention and challenge are both critical to promotion and to
What was the first part? Focused
attention.
Focused attention? Okay, sorry, I get really excited. I love focused attention.
And challenge are both critical to promoting neuroplasticity.
Okay, were you challenged last night?
Yeah.
What was the most challenging part about you trying to make dinner?
Putting the spoon.
It was hot? Yeah, so did you have to focus more
Yeah.
because it was so hot? Uh-huh. And then finally you said, I'm having a hard time, Mom. Right? So I think that kind of goes back to neuroplasticity, right? So learning a new thing can be hard, but if you have focused attention there, it can rewire your brain. You're going to have to learn to know how to cook. Just saying.
I know that. And number 50 is mindfulness.
What's mindfulness?
Being mindful means like
Being observant
of other people's thoughts.
of your own
Of
thoughts
your own thoughts
and feelings.
and feelings. Yeah, that's what it says.
That's what being mindful is. It's being observant of your own thoughts and your own feelings. The next piece of that is also taking it a step further and knowing how those thoughts and feelings can affect others on the outside. But most importantly, it's observing your thoughts and your feelings, right? Is that what it says there?
It says we are capable of mindfulness. We are capable of changing our thoughts and changing our brains. And then it also says those who perform at the highest levels those who perform at the highest levels are the most focused and the most mindful.
Do you think you can perform at those levels?
Yeah.
Do you think you have control over how mindful you are?
Yeah.
And that's why you're able to perform at those levels. So if you want to be the best soccer player ever, like Cristiano Ronaldo, do you think he has to be mindful of himself and mindful of others?
Yeah.
Why do you think that's important?
Because if he's not mindful of others, he could probably, if he's not mindful of others and his teammates, then
Can you win a soccer game alone?
no. If he boasting and stuff. And if he did all that, and his teammates wouldn't like pass it to him, and they would be mad at him, and then he'd be mad, and then he'd probably and they won't win.
So don't you think that him being mindful and observant of his feelings and his thoughts, and also how he is with others, has a lot to do with playing collectively as a team? Mm-hmm. Right? Because he needs his team in order to win. You can't play soccer alone, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And people that perform at a really high level are incredibly mindful. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to just be applicable to soccer. It could be applicable to anything in your life. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else in there? Because it looks like a pretty big chapter.
I took one more thing.
Okay.
Pain is often a given, but suffering is optional.
Feel that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you interpret that?
What does interpret mean?
How do you, if you say that again, how do you perceive what was said?
Just perceive it.
How do you see that? Like, how do you understand that statement?
I don't know.
What does it mean to you?
Yeah, what does it mean to you? Say it again. Pain?
Pain is often a given, but suffering is optional.
Pain is often a given, but suffering is optional.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes back to the power of what?
Your brain.
Your mind. Right? If you can observe your thoughts and your feelings, like pain is a given, right? Your knee hurts. All right. But you can choose to continue to give life to that pain, or you can choose not to. Mm-hmm. When you choose to give life to the pain, that's suffering. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So what I was asking you is like, what your interpretation of that is. Do you ever feel that way?
Yes.
How so?
Because like, if I get
say my mom tells me that I can't sniff her hair. No?
Say if I'm at the park,
Mm-hmm.
I fall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm gonna die, bro. Oh my gosh! And then I'm letting but if I'm suffering from that, I don't have to. And so one time,
Pain is physical, suffering is psychological.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like if you're bleeding, yeah, that I could see you're in pain, right?
Yeah.
It's physical. Suffering is psychological.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else?
Now we're on meditation.
What chapter?
51.
Okay, meditation. What's meditation?
Meditation, like you meditate and
What does it mean to meditate?
to meditate,
Mm-hmm.
it means to improve your mind, kind of.
That can be an effect of meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation.
Because when you meditate, like, you're
is it a way of clearing your mind and clearing your thoughts and your feelings?
So like if you're mad, and you go meditate, you're trying to clear your thoughts and try to
Create space maybe for new
for
thoughts and new feelings?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. What does it say in the book meditation is?
It says 80% of the world-class performers meditate.
Uh-huh. Did you know that prayer is also a form of meditation?
Wait. Oh, yeah.
So some people call it meditation and other people call it prayer, because prayer can also be a form of meditation, because it's a way of clearing your mind, clearing your thoughts, and creating new space and new ways of being.
According to Dr. Hogue, if you have any unproductive worries, you can train yourself to experience those thoughts completely differently. You might think, I'm late. I might lose my job if I don't get there on time, and it will be a disaster. Mindfulness teaches you to recognize.
Mindfulness teaches you to recognize, be aware. And you can do that. You can achieve that faster through meditation, right? Do you meditate?
I pray, but yeah, I pray. I meditate.
Do you pray? Okay, so that's considered meditation. Do you pray every day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Before I go to bed and sometimes when I wake up.
Oh, that's good. You can pray whenever you want. You can meditate whenever you want. Sometimes, like, when I tell you, like, I need space, or, like, go clear your head, I'm saying to you, basically, like, meditate, go pray, go talk to God, because those things give you space to be more mindful, right? So you're not attached to a feeling. Another thing we've been doing is what have we been doing with our feelings? We name it to tame it, right? Because if you can't name that feeling, right, it won't go away.
And then you have to tame that feeling.
And then you have to tame it. But in order to tame it, we have to name it. You have to know what it is you're feeling. You have to recognize it. And you have to recognize that that feeling is typically what? Psychological. Right? Just like suffering. It's psychological. You can remove it. You have to name it to tame it. Good. Okay. What else does it say about meditation?
That's what I took.
Okay. Cool. So out of those 3 chapters, which you had neuroplasticity, meditation, and mindfulness.
Meditation.
That was the one that you took the most from?
Yeah.
What exactly did you take away from that chapter?
I took away that if I meditate, pray more, then I could probably come closer to God and have a better relationship with Him. And
does that link back to your neuroplasticity?
Yeah.
Because if you and mindfulness.
Yeah, and then if I'm mad at my sister and I go upstairs, say I meditate or pray, and then I could probably come back down and be like, say sorry and do everything what's right, and then
you're not as attached to the outcome, right? When you clear your head and you give it space to be more mindful. That's a really good answer, Liam. I think that's my favorite answer you've given me in this whole series. Cool. Okay. Awesome.
See you guys in the next one.